Question, I understand that it's just zoning and whether you want to do that, but with traffic, with the network as it currently is, with the developments in the A27 and how you're doing it through there, is all well and good increasing capacity. It's how you manage that. I travel to university in Portsmouth every morning on the avenue, very close, just to the north of the development. And it's a case of you get stopped at every single traffic light. No matter what you do, whatever timing, minute here, minute there, but whatever you do, it's every single one. You look at London, and they have a vast amount more traffic in their network, but the traffic is only a tiny amount more than we have in Fairham. All of the bottlenecks, they're all properly managed by an entire network. To reduce the amount of problems that we have across our network, and the main problems are the A27 as it goes into all the joints across for Lyon-Solent, further to the motorways, junctions, and also in Gosport, and the through-about for Gosport. With the management of that, is there anything that the council can do to get a complete managed network to do the whole lot, so that you don't have a case of you stop at every single one? You have a progressive flow that goes all the way through and gets you from A to B as quickly as possible, managing and being responsive with the amount of cars that are coming from each junction.
Yeah, I think it's a good point you make. Of course, what planners in London managed to do, of course, is to try and charge people out of the centre. So by congestion charge, making significant impacts on what traffic is actually there. I'm sure that has a very significant impact, and it's not something that we're prepared to look at here as congestion charging. The management of the network is also really important, but equally, of course, you've got, along the A27, you've got a lot of joining points where people want to come onto it. I'm talking about the entire A27 from Swanwick, right through to Porchester. So, of course, if somebody happens to join the A27 and thinks, well, I've got a right to be able to drive all the way through it absolutely unimpeded, then there'd probably be an awful lot of queues and people waiting for that. It's undoubtedly a very important person coming along, unable to actually join. So therefore the lights are phased, but there is increasing work being done to try and wire things together. So it's actually intelligent phasing as it goes through. But of course, and part of the work that we're doing, which you've highlighted, is trying to increase the capacity as well, all the way through on the main road, so people can actually make better progress, and that's the dualling of it, from Bishopsfield all the way through to Sedgensworth. So there's a lot going in, a lot of investment going in. And of course, if you then get developments sort of in the wrong place, which then add to particular ends of that, then coming up Peak Lane being a good example, then of course that's going to really skew the work that we're trying to do. But thank you for your comments.